Hello, I am Jack of No Trades, and I'm casting another Dota game. This one is about 7k, 7.5k MMR, and the only notable player
Just
is
not someone
Magical.
you really want to kill.
Looks like there's been a bit of connection issues at the start of the game, so I shall introduce
Templar assassins.
For the Radiant, we're going to have an Undying, a Slark, a Bounty Hunter, a Templar Assassin, and a Legion Commander. For the Dire, we'll have a Pango, a Treant, a Grimstroke, an Anti-Mage, and a Pugner. If I was to make a guess at the lanes, I'd say it'll be Pango into Templar Assassin mid, it'll be Legion Bounty offlane into Anti-Mage, and then I don't know, probably Grimstroke, he's probably the best pairing. And then Slark Undying safe lane into a Pugner Treant off lane, probably with the Pugner as a core. That's my guess, but it looks like I'm totally wrong. The Treant's headed towards top. So looking at starting items,
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
Pango, judging by the shared tangos. Why do I not just skip through the dead time if it's a replay? I've got to learn how to fill time if I want to be a good caster. So this is this is simulating a tech pause, as it were, or some other nonsense that I need to just fill time for. It's what seems to be quite a skill, just filling and talking about the game, especially because there's nothing really to talk about, because I'm not good enough at this game to just analyze based on the matchups. For example, TA into Pugner mid should be reasonably easy. I don't think they have kill threat on each other unless the TA is very good with side blades, because obviously Decrep is a very strong defensive tool against a right-clicking no magic damage core. The only damage the TA has is through side blades, which are pure damage. That's a very loud in the bag, big cluster of it. But now it's busted. So, but also the Pugner's main damage, the main threat of the Pugner is the Decrypt Nether Blast damage.
Thou art damned.
But that would only hit one instance of refraction, so it's going to mostly be a lane that I would assume is revolving around refraction and who can last hit better. Both heroes have reasonably solid damage. And then as soon as the Pugner hits 6, it becomes a lot more dangerous for the TA, because the life drain is many instances of damage which will tear straight through reflection. But I imagine it'll be a reasonably even lane.
30 seconds to
I
battle.
have no idea though, I'm
Sure
just
beats the
making
courier
it
races,
up as I
Ajax.
go. But I'm hoping I'm right. I'm also hoping the audio's loud enough. But I'm not going to check. I'm just going to hope. Anyway, it looks like the game is finally getting underway. Going to be no shenanigans happening around the rune time. And the standing wards placed in
Okay,
mid.
make with the
Probably,
killing.
I'm expecting a 2-2 split. That's pretty standard. And it looks like it will go that way, with Legion just picking up the last one. Now, a little bit of harass all over the place there. Let's watch the first wave in mid. I do like watching the first wave in mid. It's always nice. You do see, nice positioning on the TA. Did have to play against the TA myself today, and it always surprises me how wide the hitbox for side blades is. Slight misplay there, doesn't actually get the range creep CS, or they get the deny. Nice little decrep, doesn't actually get anything out of it. But very even mid lane. A lot of harass into the Pugner. Very nice positioning from Magical. TA is one of Magical's very signature heroes, I think we call them. It's one of the few pieces of pro trivia I know.
Denied.
But yeah, it looks like a reasonably even lane, but the Pugner is probably going to be forced to use more regen. Meanwhile, up top, a lot of chaos happening. Can I? Yes, I can. I can zoom out. This is fun. a lot easier to catch things when it's up on the screen, you know, when you can see more. Kind of forget this is a thing when you're just playing Dota. Obviously you can't zoom out this far while actually playing the game. Gotten a bit passive. Anti-Mage stepping up a bit. Does he have a blink skill? No, he doesn't. Very nearly pace rip, but knows his limits just about, and has himself ready to regen. You know, trades his health to secure the range creep, and in doing so, securing the level 2. Using the HP as a resource is certainly something that
Dyer's courier
people
is
need to
so
learn
dead.
to do. And it's quite a skill to really understand how to do that and how to use it. Meanwhile, down bottom, looks like there is a lot of pressure. Nice Strength of Fate lands on the Slark. Both Undying and Slark low. Both being forced to use salves. Pull goes off. Won't kill the cat. Definitely won't kill the groups, and will probably get contested, yes, by the Undying, who surprisingly doesn't take much damage in return. I think I'll try and cast the whole game with a slightly further out view, just to see how it is, you know, play around with it now. You see the Undying, the Grimstroke trading. Obviously, pure right clicks, Grimstroke is going to lose that trade. Undying just gets stronger as the trade goes on with the... is it Decay? It is Decay. Meanwhile, in mid, it does look like both are very low. I almost missed something interesting. Both are very, very low. And neither has an incredible amount of regen. Both has Fairy Fires, and TA has a stick with charges. Maybe trying to bait the Pugna in here. But one misstep by either of these two mid players, and they will go down. And I do miss First Blood once again. Looks like there was towards the bottom. And the top, but will Slark go down? Yes, you're at mid lane, still just static, both on a hair's breadth. And everyone is in this game is low at the moment. So everyone's on a hair away from certain death. And so far, it seems to be favouring
my thanks to thee.
The safe lanes. Tree goes in, starts to whack away, does really quite a meaty hit on that tree.
You die. Yet
with
your
the
failure lives on.
Advantage of having just respawned, he has a lot of health with which to wear down this off lane. Nation's Grasp comes out. Mage blinks, is it? Yes. Mage blinks, but Legion manages to run circles around this safe lane. Very dangerous for Legion at the moment. Anti-Mage doesn't have the mana to blink, otherwise they would certainly be dead. Finds the mana. Gets away just barely. And has the salve ready. Bounty Hunter has now returned to lane. Has made a rotation towards the mid.
Denied.
Has been a very calm mid lane so far, but now looking to almost in 6 for Pugna. Just another creep wave or so. And that will be a big power spike. TA definitely having come out ahead so far in this mid lane. Let's have a look at the net worth. Yep, absolutely trouncing the Pugna. I missed another kill, but whatever. You win and you lose. I want to talk about the mid lane. Yes, the TA is absolutely crushing. Not completely dominating the lane in terms of blast hits. Only about 10 more, but has forced a lot of regen out of this Pugna just so they can stay in the lane, which is very impactful early on and will allow the TA to really hit the spikes faster. You see this self-stacking for the ancient camps, and now we'll be taking that. We'll see probably quite a big jump in the net worth, maybe 500 gold or so. Was it 2.6? We will see where it ends up. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage seems to have managed to completely secure his lane so far. Really efficient now, getting pulls off, farming. Legion's not having a very fun time. Is very likely to die here. Doesn't have the mana for any abilities.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's just a matter of time before they die. But Bounty does come in, and Legion actually manages to give them the runaround with Bounty coming in at the right second. Impressive.
Nothing good happening to Radiant's middle tower.
Also quite damaging as they have to return to Fountain. And they have to keep flying out regen. But they are trading their gold right now for XP, and that is often what you find Magical on the DSTA does return to the mid lane, having gained about
it's not every day you get to see Radiant's middle tower
or so gold off of that ancient stack, really catapulting him ahead. Meanwhile, Pugnet seems to have picked up
if you're looking for Radiant's bottom tower, Dire's middle tower is under
attack. No surviving.
Dire just fortified. Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall.
Down. They do have a
is Dire going to let that middle tower fall?
And Nether Blast is a very nice tool for taking
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
From the Undying. Unlikely to really be able to stop this without another hero. He simply doesn't. He doesn't do the damage that you need to really kill anyone. Very effective at trading and winning lanes, but doesn't kill anyone. Sets up for kills with the Tombstone. You can see 2 points, and can save to some extent with the Soul Rip, but against someone, it does really needs to whack on someone for quite some time to actually kill them. Not really what the hero is going for. Meanwhile, I see some pings at the top. Looks like they want to go on the Anti-Mage. There is a duel. Nice clean victory. A lot of damage. A lot of right-click damage on that offlane. Bounty does hit very hard with just a few levels in Janata. And obviously, Legion is doing not brilliantly, but Moment of Courage is quite nice, and at this level Anti-Mage is not hugely tanky. And there's no save really on the tree. Living armor is okay, but not amazing. Undying falls down bottom, not surprising considering he was trying to defend that area on his own. Slug did turn up, but Slug wants to farm. If the Undying gets scored out, I'm not surprised Slug to help. But we do see this Legion, despite having gotten very beaten up earlier on in the game. See, they're doing very well now. Third in the net worth charts. And having got the duel allowing a kill onto the Anti-Mage, doing very well. I'm not saying useful words at the moment, yes. Definitely kept up in CS. And XP, despite getting very pressured.
Don't answer that.
They do manage to find this safe lane tier 1 at long last, and this tower has gone down at some point, and I don't remember when it was. I'm not very good at this. Inkswell doesn't quite go off to get Grimstrick to safety, but given the tower, no, Tombstone goes down, he will definitely die here. TP, Cogno, Soulbind doesn't do anything. Roll. This is the ideal area of the map to roll, and there's so much to bounce off, but unfortunately he's managed to tuck himself right into a corner. A little unlucky with the roll. It can be a little awkward as well. In these ideal spots, it's a risk reward in many ways. You will get bounces. Sometimes you'll get too many. But more dueling behind the tier 1 tower. TA backs off. Lovely mana. Let's try that again. Brilliant mana void from the Anti-Mage. Cleans up both supports there. No problem.
What sort of prize is this?
I really need to find some new adjectives to really spice up my commentary. I can't just be calling everything lovely all the time. It's not really not a very Dota word, is it?
Dire's top tower is about to fall.
Over again gets a bit boring. Gets boring for me just saying it. I need to crack out a thesaurus.
Dire's top tower has some radiant-shaped problems.
Either way, game state has chilled out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Don't quite know where the Dire want to go from here. Obviously, Radiant, they want this mid tower, and they want the second tower. They've gone
Bid
one.
farewell to
Looks like the other one will be falling in. They are aggressive. Oh, that's a lot of damage onto the TA.
Painted into a corner.
Definitely up here.
Thy soul.
Killing spree! Double kill!
I've sundered this
Not be
cabal.
surprised to see that middle tower get denied, and trading definitely a good fight for the Dire. They lose support and they pick up a mid laner and a support, and they manage to just about defend the mid tower. This is a very important tower. It controls the entrance to the larger jungle here.
Radiant's getting friendly with Dire's
and
bottom
sort of
tower.
controls the entrance to the triangle. Triangle obviously being very safe, but if you lose this, it opens up the possibility to enter and gank this while not smoked, and also increases the ability of the smoke to sort of get through, because you won't have anyone farming in this area. There'll be more sort of around this area, because as soon as this tower falls, this area becomes very dangerous. We're trying to understand the tower, and not going very well at all. Looks like the jewel will out. Will not be successful. Soul Mine will go out. Double suck from the
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
an absolute thwack from the slot will bring it down. Pangolier. Pugner will definitely attempt to make his escape through Decrepify, but I somehow doubted Decrepify will run out, leap forward, won't quite connect with the lead, but will finish it. I should really record these videos earlier in the day, so that I can make some more.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
To get excited about these fights, and I have to keep it below a set. You know, I don't want noise complaints, as it were. From the other occupants of this dwelling. Believe me, it's not for lack of enjoyment that I speak like this, that I am so calm about these fights.
And over here, Radiant's top
More
tower.
consideration for other people living here. Either way, pretty good fight for the Radiant, which manages to take the tier 1 tower and really open up the map. You see they already have some aggressive vision.
Regeneration.
They want to really constrict the space the Dire have. They do not want this anti-mage to farm. Doesn't have his Battle Fury yet, but will very soon. Anti-mage, as I've seen in quite a few replays now, being played quite a lot of the higher ranks, seems to be a major win condition. It does not matter if you're getting absolutely blasted in the game. If your anti-mage can come out of the jungle at a reasonable timing with Battle Fury, Manta, or Abyssal, they can generally win any sort of team fight that's presented out to them. So it will be a big goal of the Radiant to simply not let that happen. And with the Bounty Hunter, the Radiant always want to fight. Bounty Hunter hits 6 around the same time that Legion really wants to start to get one at the same time that Blink Deso hits on this Soulbind, and the comes out again, but they're fighting around the team. That's always dangerous. First of all, the Hangle will follow very soon. A lot of ults committed. Pugnar will go down to the Bounty Hunter as he tries to escape.
Is Dire going to let
Track kills and will score. These track kills are really starting to add up. You can see Bounty Hunter is earning the most from these fights, and every fight he earns quite a lot. And through that whole fight, Anti-Mage trying to just get his Battle Fury, finally has it completed, but Magical lying in wait. Should get away, but follow-up links. That's a nice play right there. Reads, scan, finds where he is. They know he wants to leave that area. Know he wants a bounty ring because he's a greedy anti-mage. So you just set up. Very, very nice play. This
Dire's top tower has some radiant shape
really
problems.
enables this aggressive style of play. every time Jordan fight and making money.
Dire's top
From
tower
that
is
alone,
under
they
attack.
get 500 gold. And they get dual damage. It's very
Dire
good.
structures
It
are
also
fortified.
synergizes quite well with the
Dire's
Desolate
top
House
tower
and
is
TA,
under
as I
attack.
was saying. A lot of
Share
damage
the burden
as soon
of
as
command.
those two items come out. Well, a lot of damage as soon as Desolator comes out, and Blink allows you to get in on
我是一个没有感
you
情的
choice
刷
target
钱
in
机
close
器。
to distance to do the damage. Unfortunately, bit of a commitment there from Dire onto unfortunately the losing.
Dire's top tower has some radiant-shaped problems.
Looks like another fight building up. Tombstone's off cooldown. Magical is found. So Blink will be put on cooldown. Can't quite join the fight yet. Rock Thunder is committed. He's found, but it's not back to the high ground and quickly taken down by Logner's life drain. Silence onto the Undying. King's Swap forward will just about not connect. And Legion comes in from the back, decrypt up, being drained, might go down, but no. So, not sure where it came, but it's held back, more drain, damage from Magical. He's just overwhelming.
Double kill! Unstoppable!
Slark chiming in as well. Pangolin just absolutely deleted by Magical. So much damage on this TA. When TA hits that power spike, it's
Dire's
just
middle tower is under
absolutely brutal. Once again,
Dire
Avg
with the
is
scan.
just farming. His team's trying to make space.
Is Dire going to let that
Fortunately,
middle
it's
tower
not
fall?
working out very well. The lead on the Radiant just keeps growing. And Anti-Mage cannot possibly farm fast enough. Dire throw themselves at the Radiant once again. Many TPs committed towards the mid lane. Radiant back off for the moment and wait for their chance to strike. Slark, hungry for the kill, wants to find his choice target, which is almost certainly a Grimstroke. That's the easiest target to kill.
Radiant killed
Also quite
Roshan.
about
Sorry, Jax, I don't know if the stories
Aegis
are
is
true.
claimed.
我是一个没
Put on
有
the
感
TA.
情的刷钱机器。
Fair, an uncontested Roche off the back of that team fight. I was wondering what objective they were going to transition into. Didn't really see any towers they could go for, so they go for Roche. I don't know if Roche is better here, but it's certainly an objective. Maybe they could have gotten that mid tower, I don't know. I'm
Dire's
not good
carrier has
enough
been
at
killed.
Dota to really fully understand these map rotations, but I'm trying, guys. I'll get there eventually.
Dire's
Aegis
top
claim.
tower has some radiant-shaped
Powerful
problems.
play, very aggressive with the TA. Undying is found in mid. Stunned by the Ink 12. Commitment in by that Legion commander does seem to be disarmed. Maybe a lucky proc. Mango Jewel will not go anywhere. Very brave. All of them seems to have worked. They don't want to go onto them. And as they retreat, Slot finds it. He kills the Pug at the start of the fight.
Dire's carrier has been killed. I know you wanted to kill it, Jax,
Quite
but
finish
we
it.
don't
One
want it
more attack, and he will go down.
Monster kill.
Tree following very
Double
swiftly.
kill.
Grimstroke is all but certainly
Oh,
dead. Absolutely will die. Slug will claim that kill. 7 permanent agility, 20 minutes in. And the anti-mage runs.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Again. This anti-mage truly cannot find anywhere to farm. And is constantly being
Ooh,
disrupted.
Dire's middle tower didn't last long.
Almost 9k net worth in 20 minutes. Compared to the 2 cores of the Radiant.
Dire's middle
11,
tower is under attack.
13
Temple
respectively,
decreed
almost
your
14,000 gold on this TA for 20 minutes. That is an absurd amount of farm. Does appear to be going forward. Next has something on the courier. I wonder what. A BKB, a completed BKB at 20 minutes. A very, very good TA game. And with this BKB, this TA becomes absolutely untouchable in fights.
我是
The
一
only
个没有
reliable
感
damage
情
right
的
now
刷钱机器。
is really coming out from the Grimstroke, the Pugner, both magical damage as soon as that BKB is popped.
Dire's top tower is under
Does
attack.
nothing. Zilch. Nada. This TA is immortal until the
Dire's top tower
Pangolier
has
gets
fallen.
a bit more out, gets hopefully another item. Doesn't seem to be going damage at all this game, which means that is all hopes on the anti-mage. He has to come out with some real right click, otherwise there's nothing to do with BKB. Pangolin is found by the Shadow Bladed up. Loving Scar manages to just get through the trees, duking away, but at that time, he is found by the lead forward from Slug, and at the same time, the Pugner brings him down. Brimstroke tries to be a support and help out, but will follow shortly, and there will almost certainly be a high ground attempt off the back of this. Aegis, not yet used. Doubt it will be, almost certainly will be reclaimed in a couple of minutes. I'm not sure exactly how long, probably about 3.
And here's a fortification from Radiant.
Meanwhile, TA doesn't want any extra towers. This TA wants this anti-mage to suffer.
You never could keep a secret.
Suffer and die.
Dire's top tower has some Radiant shape.
I know people would love this game. Many hate the anti-mage. And to see it be so thoroughly shut down is quite a treat. It seems to have been really dominating pubs recently, and we'll just walk
Dire's
up
top
mid.
tower is under attack.
Very annoying. Bugner can quite effectively slow down a push when it's predicated upon one person.
Look at Dire's
They're
bottom
now
tower,
pressuring 2 lanes at once. Slark also able to hit buildings. Cannot hold both. Slippery shift more towards the top lane.
Dire's top tower
Definitely
is
a
under
better
attack.
choice than the mid lane. The mid lane is a
Dire's
much
top
harder
tower
to
has
take
fallen.
due to the distance between these 2 towers. But jump forward in the lead catches
Dire's top
Pugner.
barracks are under
It's
attack.
dueled, it can't save itself. Very aggressive Tombstone used into this game. Certainly has been worth it.
Dire's top barracks don't look good. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
And I think this game is almost certainly over at this point. Now they just sweep up the rest of the racks, they sweep around the base, and then they end the game. I don't think they even really need to do the racks, but it's very much, you know, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, making sure everything's fine and dandy.
Ooh, Dire's middle tower doesn't last long. Is Dire going to let that middle tower fall?
Almost impossible for Radiant to lose at this point. In fact, the Dire
Dire
team,
have a middle barracks fall?
perhaps they're simply
Dire's
letting the
middle
game end,
barracks has
or
fallen.
maybe they're rallying for one last push, but most likely just
Dire's
they're
middle
letting the
tower
game
has
end,
fallen.
they've accepted it, they've called GG,
Ooh, Dire's middle tower doesn't last long.
and a very well played game from
Dire's ancient is
both
going down.
teams, especially
Are you watching?
the
The
mid game
world's about to end.
very aggressive. Didn't
What the West killing spree, Jax? Really, 22 after all.
Big game. Without the game. Oh well, I'll check and I'll adjust it next time. Yeah, really aggressive movements from the Radiant. Very nice. This constant pressure and hunting from the Legion and the Bounty, and the early activation of the Slark comes online very early at the moment, alongside the fast blink deso timing of the TA. All of these heroes peak very early, or at least become useful very early on, and then can take fights. And with a Bounty Hunter, you always want that sort of scrappy, high kill game, because it'll always benefit you. So, well played game by the Radiant to deny anti-mage space to farm. I hope you enjoyed.